Hi, if you remember in our last video we talked about complementary and supplementary angles. Complementary angles are two angles that would be like the corner of your paper. When you add them together, they equal 90 degrees. And supplementary would be like the edge of your paper, where if you added two angles together, they create a straight line of 180 degrees. So complementary is the corner, supplementary is a straight line. So we're going to use that idea again today to find missing angles. Okay, so the top of this page might look familiar because we already did that yesterday, so I'm not going to do that again today. We're just going to do these four problems at the bottom of the page. First, it says to tell whether the angles are complementary or supplementary, and then we need to find that missing value of x right there so that we know what x equals and what that angle equals. Okay, well, it looks like this angle added to this angle creates this right angle, so that means that they are complementary. And so if they're complementary, they equal 90 degrees. That's what that little square means there, like the corner of your paper. And so I know when I add 8x minus 14 to 16, add those two angles together, they should equal 90 degrees. Okay, and so if we combine our like terms here, we have 8x plus 2 equals 90. Subtract the 2 from both sides. 8x equals 88. Divide by 8. And now we know in this situation, x equals 11, because 88 divided by 8 is 11. And so if we put that 11 back in here, where the x is, 88 minus 14 plus 16 should equal 90 degrees. Okay, next one. If we look at our picture, we have this angle here plus this angle here, and they are going to create this straight line here, which is 180 degrees. So they are supplementary. And when we add them, they will equal 180. So I'm going to add the 6x plus 30 angle plus the 36 degree angle, and they should equal 90. So if we simplify that by adding like terms, we have 6x plus 66 equals 90. Subtract the 66 from both sides. 6x equals 24. Divide by 6. In this case, x equals 4. And so when I put a 4 back in here, that would be 24 plus 30 plus 36 should equal 90 degrees. In the next one, number 16, looking at the picture, and we have this angle plus this angle creates that straight line right there, so that should be 180 degrees because it's straight. And so these are supplementary angles. And now we're going to solve for that x. So I'm going to add this angle, 3x plus 16, to this angle over here, 8x minus 1. And when I do that, I should get 180 degrees. Okay, so let's combine these two like terms. 3x and 8x makes 11x. And a 16 and a minus 1, that would be 15 equals 180. And we're going to solve a two-step equation. And we get 11x equals 165. Divide by 11, and x equals 15. And again, if I put the 15 back in here and put the 15 back in here, and I combined all those, I should get 180. All right, and the last one, we have this angle up here, 7x plus 2, and we're going to add the 4x angle to it. When I do that, I get this relationship. See that corner there? And so this is a complementary relationship. They equal 90 degrees when you add them together. Okay, so let's solve for x. Let's start with this 7x plus 2 in this angle plus 4x here equals 90. Combine your like terms. 7x plus 4x equals 11x plus 2 equals 90. Subtract 2 from both sides. We have 11x equals 88. Divide by 11. X equals 8. And so when I put that 8 back in for the x's and I add that together, I should get 90. Okay, so knowing the relationship between two angles, is it complementary, so it adds to 9, they add to 90, or is the relationship supplementary, so they add to 180, it's going to help us solve for unknown angles.